For centuries, humanity has looked to the stars, searching for meaning, searching for answers. We thought we understood our skies until reports began to surface of something strange. High above Earth, in the silence of orbit, an object has been seen. It does not resemble any known satellite. It does not move like ordinary debris. It lingers dark and silent, as if watching. Those who have studied it gave it a name that feels almost mythical: the Black Knight satellite. Some believe it has circled Earth for thousands of years, long before our rockets, long before our technology. Is it a forgotten creation of an ancient civilization, or something not of this world, a sentinel left to observe us from above? Tonight we pull back the veil of secrecy. We follow the trail of evidence, rumors, and chilling encounters that suggest the Black Knight may be real. This is not just a story. It is a mystery, and perhaps a warning from the stars. Asterisk. The first whisper of the Black Knight. The first whispers of the Black Knight began not with modern satellites, but with early radio experiments in the late 19th century. In 1899, inventor Nikola Tesla reported receiving strange signals while testing his equipment, signals that seemed to come from somewhere high above Earth. Tesla was convinced he had intercepted a message, not from another nation, but from another world. Decades later, in the 1920s, amateur radio operators across Europe began to report something similar. Unusual echoes that returned seconds after transmission, as though bouncing off something unknown in orbit. These strange, long delay echoes puzzled scientists. Some dismissed them as atmospheric quirks. Others whispered that they were evidence of something artificial, something already circling our planet. By the mid-20th century, as the space race began, reports of an unidentified dark object orbiting Earth grew louder. Pilots, astronomers, even military officials claimed to have seen it. It didn't match the orbit of American or Soviet satellites. It moved in ways that seemed unnatural. And so the legend of the Black Knight took root not in fantasy, but in the unexplained, carried on by fragments of evidence and a growing sense of unease. If the stories were true, then this object had been here long before us, silently watching, waiting, hidden in the night sky. Asterisk. Strange signals from space. As technology advanced, so did the mystery. In the 1960s, strange signals once again caught the attention of scientists. Norwegian researchers recorded unexplained radio echoes, delays too long to be natural, yet too precise to dismiss as error. These signals did not behave like ordinary reflections from the moon, nor like random atmospheric noise. It was as if something intelligent, something deliberate, was bouncing them back. For those who believed in the Black Knight, the connection was obvious. Here was proof, they argued, that the satellite was not just a silent object. It was active. It was listening. It was responding. What made the signals even more unsettling was their apparent pattern. Some scientists reported that when the echoes were graphed, they formed geometric shapes, almost like coded messages. But if these were messages, who were they meant for? Humanity? Or something else entirely? Official explanations dismissed the signals as natural phenomena. Yet for conspiracy theorists and truth seekers, the idea lingered. Hidden in orbit, an ancient satellite was still alive, communicating in a language we had not yet learned to understand. The possibility raised chilling questions. If it was sending signals, was it also receiving them? And if so, who or what was answering back? NASA and the classified files. By the time humanity truly entered the space age, the Black Knight was no longer just a whisper. In the 1960s and 70s, NASA and military missions reported sightings of a strange, dark object circling Earth in a polar orbit, a path not used by any known satellites of the time. Photographs taken during space missions revealed an object with sharp, angular features, almost metallic in appearance. The images sparked worldwide fascination, but also suspicion. If these photographs were genuine, they represented something no government had publicly admitted to. NASA officially dismissed the object as nothing more than thermal insulation that had broken loose from a spacecraft, a simple piece of space debris floating harmlessly in orbit. But to many, this explanation felt too convenient, too rehearsed. Why would so many reports describe the same strange shape seen across decades? Why would so much data remain locked behind classified walls? Whistleblowers claimed that files about the object existed, but were hidden from the public. Some even suggested that intelligence agencies had quietly studied the Black Knight, fearing what its presence might mean. Was NASA covering up a piece of lost human technology? Or were they hiding something far more unsettling, the proof that we are not alone? The lack of answers only deepened the mystery, and the photographs still circulating today continue to raise one chilling question. What exactly is lurking above our world? The fighter jet encounter. For years, the Black Knight was little more than a legend whispered in scientific circles. But then came the encounter that would bring the mystery into terrifying clarity. According to reports, a high-altitude fighter jet conducting routine reconnaissance locked onto something unusual. At first, it appeared to be just another piece of debris drifting in orbit. But as the pilot drew closer, the object revealed its true nature. Through the cockpit camera, a dark metallic structure came into view, massive, angular, and unlike any known satellite. Its surface glowed faintly with pulses of red light, as though alive. The pilot described it as watching back, almost aware of his presence. What happened next has never been fully explained. The object shifted, tilting slightly, moving in a way no debris ever could. Then, without warning, it accelerated, vanishing into the blackness of space with impossible speed. The footage, according to those who claimed to have seen it, was immediately classified. The pilot was debriefed, silenced, and warned never to speak publicly. But whispers escaped. Stories spread of a shadow captured on film, undeniable evidence of the Black Knight satellite caught in the eye of a jet's camera. If true, this was no longer just a myth, no longer a distant legend of strange signals. This was direct contact, a confrontation between man and something far beyond our understanding. And the chilling part? The Black Knight had made the first move. Asterisk. Theories and explanations. The Black Knight satellite has fueled countless theories, some grounded in science, others drifting into the unknown. One explanation is the simplest, that it is nothing more than space debris, A discarded thermal blanket, a piece of lost equipment, floating endlessly above Earth. NASA has repeated this claim many times, pointing to photographs that, they argue, prove the object is man-made. But skeptics are not convinced. If it were merely debris, how could it appear in accounts long before the space age? How could it match the mysterious radio signals documented decades earlier? Another theory suggests that the Black Knight is not alien, but human evidence of an ancient, forgotten civilization far more advanced than we ever imagined. Could a lost society have launched this sentinel into orbit only for history to bury its existence? The most chilling theory, however, is that the Black Knight is exactly what many fear, an alien probe, a device placed deliberately in orbit designed to observe, record, perhaps even influence humanity. Some go further, suggesting it is not just watching us, but waiting for the right moment to act. Each theory has its believers. Each explanation leaves new questions, and yet none can fully erase the unease. Whether human, alien, or something else entirely, the Black Knight continues to defy simple answers. And the longer it remains above us, the more its presence feels deliberate. Asterisk. The terrifying possibility. As we explore the Black Knight satellite, a chilling question arises. What if it is not passive? What if this ancient observer is more than a silent witness to our world? Some theorists suggest it could monitor, record, or even influence human activity. Every technological advancement, every conflict, every major event, could it have been silently catalogued by a presence in orbit far older and far more advanced than humanity? The idea is unsettling. Imagine a dark sentinel, silently tracking humanity for centuries, watching our wars, our triumphs, even our daily lives. For some, it represents nothing less than an unseen authority, a constant reminder that our greatest achievements may have already been observed, judged, and archived by something beyond our comprehension. Military pilots, scientists, and even amateur astronomers have reported anomalous movements that defy physics, lights that blink with no apparent source, or signals that seem to respond to human attempts at communication. Could these encounters be tests, observations, or warnings? If the Black Knight is indeed an alien intelligence, the implications are staggering. We are not alone, and the watchers above may be far more capable than anything we can imagine. The line between observation and intervention becomes terrifyingly thin, and in the silence of space, we cannot know whether it remains simply observing or whether it has already made its decision. Asterisk. The mystery remains. After decades of observation, speculation, and investigation, the Black Knight satellite remains one of the greatest enigmas of our time. Despite photographs, radar data, and eyewitness accounts, its true origin is unknown. Is it a relic of a long-lost civilization? A piece of human technology lost in orbit? Or is it something far more mysterious? A sentinel placed by an intelligence beyond our comprehension? The object drifts silently above us, an ever-present reminder that the universe is far stranger than we imagine. Some dismiss it as myth, others claim it is proof that humanity is being watched. The truth remains elusive. As our technology advances and our eyes reach further into space, perhaps one day we will uncover its secrets. Until then, the Black Knight remains a dark guardian of the skies, a silent observer, and a chilling mystery that continues to inspire awe, fear, and wonder. So the question lingers, are we truly alone, or has someone or something been watching us all along?